Hello? Hello?
No, we're gonna get the small room full pretty soon.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you. Allie's, isn't able to make it. She's
Oh.
sick, her daughter's sick, and so I got it all set up myself and just had to make sure.
No, go for it. You want me to log on?
I know, I think we're good.
Okay.
I asked RJ to come on to double check, so I'm just waiting for him.
I just got up. Dang, is this our sign up sheet from?
No, they're
Okay.
new. I don't
Okay.
know. I think Bonnie had the other ones. I'm just gonna continue to pitch it.
What's it called? I just got off a call from, I forget her last name, but Cheyenne.
Oh, yeah.
From
YP?
Seattle, Washington. Yeah,
Awesome.
so she was a great kind of morning motivation.
Nice. I went to school in Seattle. That's where my daughter lives.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right in
Nice.
Seattle.
Right on. My older sister went to the Beavers,
Oh, Oregon.
Oregon State
Yeah,
University, OSU.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So my parents just moved there to
Oh,
be with their grandchildren.
oh, nice.
I was like, wow, right before I moved back, huh?
I know, right? Like, come on.
I know. But do you need anything from me?
No, I mean, like we're doing the drawing for the, I mean, you pull, if I don't get anybody else here, pull out of the.
No, we're gonna get this whole room full.
Yeah, right? super excited to start the week with you. We have lots of news and exciting things to share with you. The first thing I wanted to do is introduce you to a fantastic new member of our team. We now have, through Leverage Strong, an MCTT just for Maui. We are thankful for the support of Honolulu and Cary, but we wanted to make sure that your technological needs are met. And so I am happy to introduce you to Jess Weber, who will be serving as our MCTT until we find one just for Maui. And I've asked her to read our mission statement and then just tell a little bit about herself, what she'll do.
Thank you so much. I am so excited to be here. So your mission statement, to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. And so that is, the Keller Williams mission, and something that I definitely hold to as well. So I have been in the Keller Williams ecosystem for about 4 years. I'm headquartered out of St. Louis, Missouri, and started actually as a director of first impressions, and then transitioned to market center tech trainer, and also took on agent services, AMCA and MCA as well in my time with Keller. So now I'm looking forward to servicing you guys as your virtual MCTT.
Awesome, Jess. Well, thank you for joining us. We know you're in a different time zone. I wanted everyone to see your beautiful face and get an introduction to their support that we have. We do have opportunities for one-on-one still. So definitely reach out to us and we'll get you the information on how to contact and get help from Jess. Okay,
Thanks,
I am excited today to introduce, for those of you that are in office, we have Krispy Kreme and we have breakfast burritos, and we're highlighting teamwork. Together, everyone achieves more. An example of that, a party on Friday. Thank you all for showing up, and everybody that was there. Our board did an incredible job. We believe it's important for you guys to have the support. On my growth call this morning, Mark King gave us mortgage hacks. Super important to understand the different options in lending. And so I want to start by introducing you to Crystal with Skyridge. She is Michelle Del Rosario, our PB's lender of choice, and she has some really unique programs that she's been doing for a long time. And so we wanted to give her the opportunity to share that with you. And she brought us breakfast. So we thank you, Crystal, for breakfast and the opportunity time.
Hey guys, for all of you I know, it's great seeing you. For all of you I don't know, it's great meeting you. We have some very outside the box programs. One thing I want to talk about as quickly as possible is the all-in-one loan. It's the #1 loan that realtors themselves use. It's attached to a bank account, which is a sweep account. It's actually a HELOC. And you deposit in and out of that account like you would any other checking, savings, etc. And so one time, let's say your HELOC is $1 million and you have $500,000 in the bank, and you have a closing, there's another 100,000 for that day. So you have 600,000. So it amortizes nightly, and it only amortizes on the difference between what you have in the bank and what your HELOC is, so 400,000, and you make your normal amortized 30-year payment, and you can pay your loan off in 7 to 15 years instead of going through the full 30-year. It's great because you can take more money out. You can go all the way up to your full balance if you need to do work on your home, buy a car, anything like that. But it's a very, very unique property. I don't believe anybody else on Maui is doing it. We've done it for years. The other thing is, like right now, if your clients haven't filed taxes, there's 1099 loans, W-2 loans. If they're an investor, the debt service coverage ratio, the great thing about that is you consider the credit score, but you don't consider any of the rest of the debts. There's so many unique properties or programs out there right now that, and all of these we've been doing for years. We're not new at them. We know all the ins and outs, the workarounds, all of that. So if you're having trouble getting somebody financed, you're welcome to call me. If you have a pen, piece of paper, and want my phone numbers, one is 719-345-8777, and my 719-345-8777. And I do have a local number, but I find I've left phone behind a few times, but I'm still going to give you that one. 808-500-8673. So if you have any questions, just want to talk about your loans. We're also very safe to send your customers to if you want to know what their options are. We're not going to say you need to do an app, you need to do it now. We stay in close contact with you guys. But I just scratched the surface of a few of the loans that we have. The list is endless. And for this market, they're absolutely perfect to get more people qualified because of all the workarounds on them. So anyway, if you have any questions, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you, and thanks for letting me have this time.
Does anyone have a question for Crystal while we have her? Awesome. Well,
Okay,
we appreciate
Thanks,
you and the
guys.
generous breakfast, and we are live. Wendy Makahelig is clapping. We are live here the third Monday of the month. So Chasen, thank you for showing up. What a leader, I love it. And next month, we will not be doing it the third Monday. It'll be the fourth Monday, February 27th, live, because we have family reunion. So plan to be here next February 27th for team meeting live. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to our fantastic Nicole Burns.
Hey, everybody. So it's January. So we are focusing on the committing to self-mastery of the 6 personal perspectives. So here's my challenge for all of you. What is your one word that you would choose to integrate into who you are in 2023 that would make the biggest impact in changing your world? So think about it this way. If you could wave a wand and by the end of 2023, you had incorporated something into your soul, into your cells, into your bones, and who you are, what would that be? What's the one thing you want to grow or change about who you are so that you become something better in the version of yourself for 2023? And that's what I would challenge all of you to do. What's your one word? I will share with you my one word is patience. I am not a super patient person. And by the end of 2023, if I can bring patience into my cellular structure, it will make all the difference. So I encourage all of you to choose your one word for 2023.
Mine is execute. And if you want to see a good video, I posted it on our KW Facebook page. Really good story.
Awesome. So everybody needs to go check that out, and then we can all help hold Keone accountable.
They already call me a doctor because they have lots of patients. So I'll be here all week, gang. I'll be here.
You can pass that one on to me, Keone. I need it. Am I doing these too?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I saw birthdays and bucket fills because we love you.
Okay, got it. I get to keep going. All right. So happy birthday to Kim Willenbrink, Angela Ching, Lisa West, Joanne Carter, Craig Carter, Chris Cotter, Sunny Novotny, Spencer Aguiar, Cheryl Ramos, Jesse Sconfienza, Nicole Gonzalez, Erica West, Sarah Fox, Lauren Kelly, Lucy Legault, Betty Fisher, Benjamin Finnerty, Ellie Cato, Leanne Barnett, Baron Brown, Casey Josiah, and Tucker Lyons. And I'm doing the math because that's a lot of birthdays. What's 3 months from now? Because people was getting things going. Happy birthday, you all. Oh my gosh, so awesome. So many great birthdays. And bucket fills. So who wants to fill a bucket? I just want to thank everybody who was involved in Friday, because what a blast. And I love seeing all of you and connecting on a personal level. That was just so much fun. Like, I look forward to that. And thank you to everybody who participated, everybody who did the work to put on such an amazing event, and everybody that just was, if you had a hand in that, even in just showing up, thank you, because that was just so much fun. But let's get another bucket fill. It's not all about me, y'all.
Bonnie, who really took the lead and brought our group together to do it. It would not have happened the way that it did without Bonnie's leadership. So I'm so thankful for her and everyone who participated. Thank you, Bonnie.
Hey, Nicole, I got a quick one.
Go for it, Steve.
This one is kind of a few weeks old. I just keep aiming to tell everybody, but Mitch Tempo is my broker that I reach out to for everything. And one time I called him, asked if he had a moment. He said, yes. I asked him all these questions. And I was like, what are you doing right now? Actually, he goes, fixing my tire. So he was fixing a flat tire while he was answering my questions, didn't even mention it, didn't complain, didn't say, let me call you back or dismiss my phone call altogether. He went through the whole spiel and didn't even mention it until I asked. So props to Mitch Tempo for doing that for me, just being available.
Awesome.
Hey, I've got a quick shout out. This is Jonathan. I just wanted to say all of those fun script and jokes and everything at the awards was because of the hard work of Steve. So I just want to throw gratitude to him. I just basically showed up and joined him on stage, which was a ton of fun. And also to Bonnie and everybody that put the event together. It's, I think, a really great example of teamwork. So thanks.
Well, thanks, Jonathan. You executed it very well. It was written with your character in mind.
Hey, Sasha, I'd like to do a bucket fill, please.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone, it's Miranda. I see that Val's on here, and that's Sam's dad, Samantha Kramer's dad. So most people don't know he also works in Oahu most of the time. He lives there. And I have a hard time letting go of my clients because I baby them, and let alone as a referral, because it's rare to find someone who takes care of your clients the way you would. But he has been phenomenal. He goes so above and beyond, so on top of everything. It's the best referral I've ever been working with. So anyone who needs someone to access the Oahu MLS or to take care of your clients or to help you, he would be my number one choice. And I've been looking for a number one choice for 2 years.
That's awesome. All righty. Thank you, Nicole. Want to acknowledge our board of directors. These guys work tirelessly. They meet every month, and plus they're building communities. If you haven't signed up for a community, please put in the chat which community you'd like to be a part of so they can reach out. Our director of the month is Bonnie McChrystal. So thank you, Bonnie, for your leadership. And next month it's Celeste. So we'll look forward to hearing from Celeste next month. Okay, and we have a drawing. Chasen gets to draw. These are all the people that completed the bingo, which that was such a fun game. We have an ocean vodka for you. So Chasen's gonna draw the lucky winner. You do not need to be present to win. And the winner is Shannon Dowdery, a guest of Alan. So Alan, if you're on the call, I'm going to put this here with your card and you can come pick it up. Yay.
That is Alan's wife, by the way, not just the guest.
Okay. Well, they can enjoy some shots or whatever. Great. Okay, so Rockstar Referrals. Our company, the goal is 270 agents by the end of the year. And it's my commitment to the company because it maintains our profitability as we grow. So I just thank all these referrals from January. Appreciate you guys so much. And if I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to keep track of it. But thank you for giving me those names. Your board of directors has committed to give me 2 a month. And if you could just say to people, hey, my team leader interviews top agents every day. We would love to, have her sit down with you. So thank you guys. Next up, Capper Carey, congratulations. And keep going. Let's see, I'm going with you. Okay, and now we have Michelle, you on?
Hello.
Oh, yay. There you are. Michelle's going to go over our numbers for us.
Yeah, the first thing I want to touch on though is Carrie as a capper. She closed a very difficult, arduous deal last week for $8.9 million with the Aloha Group. So I just want to shout out and congratulate Carrie. I'm so excited and proud of her. Okay, so on our numbers, these are our numbers year to date, month over month and year to date. So closed units were still down from last month, 37. Volume down 43. Listings taken down 22. Volume down 20. Sold down. If you look down the list, we're all down month over month. So my challenge to everyone is each of these categories is 20 to 50% down. Let's double down. I'm hosting a lead generation this morning at 10 a.m. in the Market Center. So if you want to reinforce the habits of the daily 10-4, please join me today at 10 o'clock. All right, so numbers on our region, again, down pretty consistently, but if you compare us to the market center, we are outperforming the region by about 10 to 20% across the board. So that's exciting. All right, next slide.
There we go.
All right, and so lead generation is today in the Kahului Market Center, 10 a.m. Please join me, and Steve will be hosting next Monday at 10 a.m. So it's a great way to start your week. Come in, be in the office, have that energy, lead gen together, work on your foundational habits. We're going to go over what the daily 10-4 is, how to use the tracker, what the steps are, and your goal is daily consistency. 10 note cards a day, enter 10 contacts into command every day, and make those contacts, 10 calls, real estate, face-to-face dialogue. And we're going to lift everyone up. So please join me.
Thank you for your leadership. This was the board's idea. They want to support you and your business. And so they all agreed to come in on Mondays at 10 after our company huddle and team meetings to help you. So you'll have an hour. All of us will be here making calls. And we also want to support you with a Friday class. Todd from the successful 808 team is going to be teaching this Friday at 2 o'clock on Friday in Kahului.
Sorry, you want me to sit there?
No, that's okay. There we go. So please come in and join us. It'll be a great opportunity to learn from the best in the business. Okay, Culture Club event for Saturday, February 11th. Wanted to give you guys the opportunity to call. I just called and I said, hey, I'm KW, $45, which is a discounted rate. And they have only a select amount of seats. So I would encourage you to call today if you want to be a part of that. It's going to be just fun to get out there on the water together. Hope you can make it. And I will find out about Zoom, Calista. Thank you. I don't know if the class is going to be via Zoom. I think it's just live. So we'll confirm that. Okay, and then Red Day, May 11th.
Hey, Sasha, I just want to let everybody know that I also put all the info for the number and the information for the whale watch in the chat. So if you want to just copy and paste it, or of course they can screenshot what you just put up. But it should be a lot of fun. We want to get as many agents out there as possible. So please come with us.
So when we book it, we just say that Lydia and James have approved the 10%. Or what do we?
That's what they said for the discount.
Her name's Jennifer, and she wasn't quite aware, which is why I called before I told you guys. But I did tell her, hey, we have this discounted rate. So I told her to expect to get a bunch of calls after this meeting. So you can just say, hey, I'm with KW. I know Sasha just booked. I'm with her, and she's going to confirm that with James and Lydia. So yeah. Thank you, Jonathan, for setting that up. I'm excited. Okay. Next slide. Red Day, May 11th. Super excited. This is our time to get out and serve our community. Jonathan will have updates on exactly what we will be doing for that. And then going down, stoked about family reunion. If you're going to family reunion, raise your hand. I'm super excited to join you guys there. It's going to be incredible. It's in Anaheim. You can still book tickets. Come with us. The entire board is, most of the board is going. And so we would love to have you come. It's a great way to invigorate your business. Most people who go to these come away with a referral. So it basically ends up paying for itself. We will be doing Know Before You Go, Friday, February 3rd, with a panel to say what you can do to prepare. Hope we can get some more people there. All righty. Our awards ceremony was a little different this year. They don't give the medals, the medallions, until family reunion. So I wanted to show you guys the next slide on what those categories are. You have been used to getting those at our awards recognition, but they're just not available yet. But when we do get them, we will get them to you and announce them. Those are the different categories: silver, bronze, gold, etc. So wanted to highlight that for you. And safety spotlight. This is really important, you guys. I think sometimes here on Maui, we become a little complacent. It just feels safer. The truth is there are things happening on this island, and we want to just encourage everybody to be safe. Open house, make sure the house is empty. And even do it with a buddy. We have had situations with some of our agents at open houses, so just want you to be aware. Also, stranger danger, just tell your listing, your owners, don't do showings. People are out there trying to get in, and Liza is organized. We're doing our Pauhanas next month, highlighting safety. So we will have a former police officer come in, and so look for those first Friday, second Friday in February. Anybody else want to speak to that? All righty. And now time for Code of Ethics with Coyote Ball.
Okie dokie. Sorry, I'm trying to pull my screen up here. It was unprepared at the moment. Okay, so as you guys know, we've been going over the Code of Ethics over the last couple of weeks here. So we are continuing with that series, and we are going into Article 2. So realtors shall avoid exaggeration, misrepresentation, or concealment of pertinent facts relating to the property or the transaction, right? Realtors shall not, however, be obligated to discover latent defect in the property, right? Latent defect, something that you could not have seen. You're not required to go up in the attic and start looking around, right? Out of your scope of license. To disclose facts which are confidential under the scope of agency or even the non-agency relationship is defined by state law, right? Standard of practice 2.1. Realtors shall only be obligated to discover and disclose adverse factors reasonably apparent to someone with expertise in those areas required by their real estate licensing authority. Article 2 does not impose upon the realtor the obligation of expertise in other professions or technical disciplines like lending or survey or title, right? You shouldn't be, if they have questions, I usually refer them to where it came from, right? If they have questions about the survey that are too technical, so tell them to call the survey company. If they have title questions that you can't answer, tell them to call title, right? It's okay to do that. And then here's the one that everybody reads and nobody understands. Article 2, Standard Practice 2.4. Realtors shall not be party to naming a false consideration in any document, unless it be the naming of an obvious nominal consideration, right? People go, what does that mean? So what do you think that means? Anybody have a guess? Besides Marion.
That would be the deed where it says that in exchange for $10 and other valuable consideration.
Right, that would be the obvious nominal consideration, right? So when you have $10 or love and affection, right, that would be the nominal consideration side. But naming a false consideration, go ahead, Kathy, let's hear an answer.
Telling a buyer that you're free.
That you're free, right? That could maybe be put in there, but also naming a false consideration would be something like you're selling it for $1 million, but you wrote it up as $750, right? That could be a nominee false consideration. So be cautious on that.
Or the
Okay.
other way around, County.
Oh, did I just say?
I said, or the other way around.
Or $1 million and you're charging
You write
$750.
it up for 1.25 or 1.3. Yes.
Right, or the other way around. Exactly. Thanks, man.
County question.
Yeah, Dean.
Hey, would that apply to the situation where there's a trade? And you know how like a buyer and a seller get together and they go, hey, let's just write it up at like half the value because they'll pay less taxes. So even though we're not a party to that agreement, we're involved in the transaction, right? And is that right?
I would probably say yes. I mean, I would talk to an attorney about that, but I would say you're dancing on the line for sure on that one. Okay, well, that's our code of ethics minute or 2 minutes. So stay safe out there, everybody, and use your code to guide your way. And execute. Don't forget to execute.
Yeah, so my word is enjoy. And if I can't enjoy and chill and enjoy this island, it's on me, right? So that's my commitment to myself, is to enjoy, and that's why I get up at 5 and see the sunrise. And so I look forward to hearing your guys' words. Thank you, Nicole, for that. You guys know M1 and J1, but Michelle is here to elevate our contract knowledge of weekly. So Michelle, what would you like to present this week?
Yeah, this week I wanted to talk specifically about advertising in HAR 16-99. I think it's 11. I'm in my car. I'm just pulling into the office. Specifically, when you're advertising, there are elements that are required by law and elements that are required by our office. Our internal office policy requires you to have the company name, the license status, the license number, and the agent name. And those are the same 4 elements on every single advertising piece. But HAR requires some additional things when you have a specialty property. For example, leasehold property. You do mark it as leasehold within the MLS listing. However, our agents don't always list leasehold within both the realtor and the public remarks. So if you have a leasehold property, let's say Honoquai East on the west side, or a Malaya property that's leasehold, you have to state that in your MLS description for the public remarks. You also have to state that there's a lease rent and how much that is. And then all that information has to be included, that it is leasehold, in your classified ad, in your open house flyer, in your social media post. If you're advertising a Honoquai East for $300,000, you need to designate that that is a leasehold property. And so a lot of us, forget about the little details. RAM does offer us a copy of the MLS rules, which I'm going to have printed and placed in a binder in each of our offices this week. However, they are available online as well. I recommend, when you have a moment, just take a minute and look through there. It might surprise you what is and is not required. And it will help you avoid fines, these violation fines. Many of them are $25, but if you make them more than once, they start to escalate. We've seen several $250 fines lately. There is an appeal process, but it's not always granted. So you shouldn't depend on that. And we want to be the best in the business on Maui as far as our adherence to state and association guidelines. So MLS advertising rules will be in each office this week by the end of the week, printed up in a binder. You can quickly reference them. And other than that, if you have questions, please reach out to any of your brokers, including myself. Thanks, everyone. Have a great week.
Awesome, Michelle. Thank you. Do you have any commercial community updates for us?
Yeah, Commercial's going to be having its own little mini summit in Anaheim right after family reunion. I'll be attending that and bring back any nuggets of interest. Right now in the marketplace, we're seeing a lot of leases. So there's a lot of opportunity when you're out talking with your clients. Find out, do they work for a small business? Do they own a small business? Are they in a position of influence? It's a great time to move up or move down. A lot of businesses are closing or moving out of their space, which is opening space that hasn't been available for a long time. This is your opportunity to partner with the commercial division or to refer and receive an additional stream of income through referring those leases. Obviously, we always want to help our clients buy and sell in the commercial sector as well, which if you have luxury buyers or business owners, that's a great opportunity. But leases seem to be the hot thing right now. I think we've got 5 or 6 different leases going on. We've got a couple of business brokerage sales going on. If you have a client looking for a restaurant, Miranda and I have a co-listing of an amazing restaurant, probably the best restaurant I've ever ate at on Maui for food quality and taste on the west side, currently available. So if you have anyone who owns an existing restaurant or maybe looking to acquire a business, please reach out to Miranda.
Awesome. And then we have hot topics. Nicole and Michelle, if you have anything to share, or anyone else?
My hot topic for the week is do the work, double down. I am starting to see the pending number go up again. As I've shared in the past, I track that a couple times every day. The pendings at the height of the market were around 675, 685. They've been down as low as 340. We're back up in the 360, 370 range. It's starting to work its way slowly back up. We're having agents closing deals every month. They're just a little bit harder to get. So do your daily 10-4, lead generate. If you're not lead generating 2 hours a day and you come to me and say, I have no business, I'm going to say, sit down in my office. Let's make some calls. It's all about doing the work.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. And I've put it out there, if you have an R2, someone who does 7.1 million or more in business in another company that you would like me to call on your behalf, I will invite them to family reunion as a way to build your profit share. So let me know if there's anyone I can invite on your behalf. I'm here to support you. Your whole team is. Have a fantastic week, everyone. Aloha.
Hey, Sasha.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to remind everybody on the west side, we do have the first Friday of every month. We do have our safety awareness. I know that Liza's doing the one on the south side, but you should come to the one on the west side. We're there. We're available. It's at noon.
Yes, yes, thank you, Nicole. Friday, first Friday at noon, and we did that on purpose so that if you want to go to first Friday, you can still make it to the class here in the Market Center at 2 o'clock. So yeah, those have been great, Nicole. Thank you. We definitely want to attend Westside. We love our Westside agents and want to make sure that you guys have that same support. Thank you, Nicole.
Sasha, I did have something
Yes.
for coaching. So I just wanted to give a huge shout out. I think this is a hot topic, and I just wanted to share it with everybody because I think everybody should know that we just had a dual agency within the coaching program. So 2 different coaching agents just closed on a $1.8 million deal. It is the largest dual we've seen in the coaching program. Magdalena O'Donnell and Cindy Ho are rock stars for the month of January in the coaching program. And I just want to give them a huge shout out because I thought that was hot, you guys. We'll do some more this year.
Awesome. Congratulations, both of you. That was amazing. Yeah, so great to see that coaching coming to fruition with contracts. So thank you, Nicole.
I just like to say Nicole's hair is looking really good today.
Yeah, so's yours, Keone.
Thank you, Keone.
Okay, guys, have a great week. We're here to support you. Reach out. Aloha.